How to handle rejection. Most of us don't like rejection at all because we tend to feel like the other person don't like us or we are not good enough. However, rejection are a very essential things in life. Just because you can say no to what you don't want, other people can say no to what they don't want. And that has most of the time has nothing to do with you. It just has something to do with the other person. For example, if the rejection is involved with a job application, if we got rejected, first of all, we would like to see if we meet all the requirements that they require. If we have not, that yes, we're not good enough for them because they said it and we don't have it. And that's okay. We may be not as good as other people in terms of requirement, but that's just one aspect of career. And also, there will always be someone better than us at some point, at something. Nobody is perfect. And if you already meet all the expectation of the requirements and you still don't get that job, maybe it's just because of luck, personal reference of the employees, the one that do interviews. So those things are actually very far out of our control. And in a better side, what if we failed this one and we'll have a better job later? So we cover the career side. Now, in dating, we went on a date with someone. And after the first date, they didn't call us. They didn't contact us anymore, especially if that's the man that stopped all the contact. Then that's okay too, because not everyone is for everyone. Maybe you are not the one that he's looking for. All the traits, all the physical appearance for the girl that the man wants may be already there in his gene forever. He just have to discover what he wants. And if he doesn't call you and disappear after y'all been dating for a little while, then that's okay too. It's none of your fault. It's none of your fault. And it's not his fault either. So the important thing is just knowing your self-worth, and don't let anybody use a measurement to define yourself. Instead, you are the one that defines yourself. If you don't define yourself, you will let someone else do. And we don't want that. We want to have the control where we can define ourselves. So when there are rejections towards us, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a part of life. And don't get discouraged, but maybe reach out again if you really don't know the reason why you get rejected from the other person. Because I think you deserve an answer if you invested some time and emotion in there. And if the person refused to talk to you, and that's nothing you can do about it, that's on his end. He doesn't owe you anything. And that's okay too. So there are also rejections within the family. Well, I would say parents are not always fair to every kid. Yeah, they will have their favorite, and if you happen to be the one that got rejected by the parents, the best thing you can do is don't use that to work against you, like, oh, I'm not good enough, I'm the black sheep in the family. Maybe your parents didn't know that you feel that way. So it's okay. As long as they take good care of you, I think they should be okay. And also, we cannot require everybody treat us fairly. If it's not something big like, oh, someone got a promotion just because they're a boss favorite. I feel like when it's out of our control, we can try with a good attitude to try to make sure we don't get rejected mistakenly. But if it's already clear that someone who in control already make decision, then we leave that. So I used to tell my child, he got in trouble into school because he wanted to play with a friend, and the friend didn't want to play with him, and he got angry and pushed the friend, and he got in trouble at school in kindergarten. So I told him that, hey, when we want to play with our friend and the friend didn't want to play with us, what do? We find another friend, because there's a lot of friends out there. There will be some friends that want to play with you. Don't let the rejection make you mad, because the only person that really, really suffer from the rejection is yourself if you got rejected by other people.
I gotta be the people.
So being hurtful after getting rejected is not necessary, because first of all, we got rejected and now we are sad because of that. Rejected itself is not bad, but being angry or being sad about it is very bad for ourselves, for our emotion, and it's not really lead us into any better situation, but bringing us down emotionally. Why would we not do that if we love ourselves so much? So the best thing is just after we find out why we got rejected and figure it out if we want to pursue the same thing with a different employees, with a different person, with a different method. If we want to do that, do that. Do something about that and move on. And don't let the emotion wound you out with all the negativity. Remember, at the end of the day, the only person who hurt is yourself if you can't get over the feeling of rejection. One more important thing is when you have a very, very good relationship with yourself, when you understand yourself so much, you would know that that's okay to be rejected. You will know what you want. You will know what is the next step. You know, everybody can reject. Yes, anybody can reject us. But I want you to remember always that we don't need people's approval for our decision, for our action, for our feelings. We are in control. I wish this video can help you overcome rejections. We have to learn to deal and handle rejection effectively so it can be a helpful thing for us in the future. Good luck and have a nice weekend. If you think this video is bringing valuable things for you, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next Friday. Bye now.